Hey, hornies. Today, tonight, it's pitch black. My view is of the darkness right now. So, we're going to talk about the other side of what I talked about last episode, if I post this next. So, we talked about slowing down, which a lot of people clearly need to do in this world. And maybe a lot of us at certain times, this is a practice to always come back to yourself, to always come back to love. But today, we're going to talk about the other side. We're going to talk about picking up the pace. We're going to talk about speed. When you are moving with love, I don't know if I need to apologize. I'm doing laundry. You might hear AC in the back. I apologize. But when I get inspired, I got to do what I got to do. Anyway, this is for you. This is for me and this is for you. Okay, moving on. When you move with love, you are trusting the moment. And I think we all have this desire to create. I think that's part of our gift. All of our gifts are different. And that involves bringing something different to the table. That involves creating something. And if you are being authentic, it's going to look unique. And so I feel that when you are aligned with the path of your heart, you are aligned with your gifts. And I believe that that gives you abundance because you are living for you. If you try to live someone else's path, which it hurts, most people are doing this. I don't blame most people because of the type of world that we were brought up in. This is part of the story. This is part of the beautiful story. Anyway, when you choose you and you choose your gifts, that's going to require some time and attention. That's going to demand all of you if you want to dive into the depths of your soul. If you want to know thyself. And in some chapters, I believe that you're going to need to pick up the pace. You're going to need to move with some urgency. Because we do have a certain amount of time here in this life. And the way you spend your time, the way you see yourself, is going to reflect in how you're living and where you are and what you do and what you get to do. And so I think at certain points, and your heart will lead you, love will tell you, okay, let's get to it. Let's move. And you will know, well, maybe you won't, because you can choose to numb. I was going to say you'll know when you're ignoring that. And when you do numb, when you do distract yourself, it's so easy to do that, right? Even distracting yourself in a productive way. Doing things that are productive that also need to be done, right? But that's why you have to get creative with what you're doing and design your life in a way that suits you and suits your craft. And that's always evolving. That's always changing. If you are choosing love, if you are choosing the moment, that's hella change. Constant, way more change than the average Joe experiences. So if you are ignoring your heart, if you are ignoring your path, if you are ignoring your blessings, your gifts, what lights you up, if you are ignoring things that you like to do because you think you have to do things that you don't want to do, that's going to show in your health, physically, mentally, and spiritually. You're going to be blocking yourself. You're going to be blocking your blessings. And so when you keep avoiding and thinking, maybe, oh, I have time, or I want to relax, or I'm being productive. I'm trying to think of any reason that you could give for not tending to you. Because it's not easy. It's supposed to be challenging. What the hell would it be if it was so easy? What kind of story is that? What kind of movie is that? I guess we gotta have plot twists and stuff. Life is a movie. What kind of show would this be if it was just bland and same and there was no challenge? Doesn't it make sense? When you are taking too long to do something, when you are taking your time too much, when you are distracting yourself, numbing yourself, being lazy, and when you come back to gratitude, you realize that you don't have to do these things. You get to do these things. This is a gift. The discovery, the mystery, the unfolding, the potential, that's a gift. What a ride. Perspective is powerful. Powerful. That can shift your frequency. Perspective can shift the frequency, change the chemistry of your body. What? Words are powerful. Perspective. So love at times will require you to move with urgency because you can't take the gift for granted unless you do. And that's going to reflect in your experiences in your life, your frequency, your state of being. So, when you move with fear, thinking that you have to move with urgency, that's when we get into rushing, right? And that's what we covered in the last episode. That's what creates ugly art, tainted art, accidents on the road, relationships ruined because it was rushed. I don't know. If it's meant to be, it'll be okay. I think you can be quick and efficient, but not in a rush. Example, when I skate fast, that's coming from a place of joy. That's coming from love. That's exciting. There are certain moves that you have to have momentum for. Speed. That's love. That's you being at a high frequency. That's fast. It's moving fast, but that's not moving with fear. And do you see how you can move with speed but move with love, and you can move with speed and move with fear. Two completely different outcomes. That's wild. But love is going to require you to be courageous. It's not always going to feel the highest. It's like that line, feel the fear and do it anyway. Be scared and do it anyway. Because the truth hurts. Because the unknown, that uncertainty can feel unsettling to the body. The body wants to keep you safe. But we understand that the outcome of love, choosing love, is peace, abundance, all the beautiful things that you want in life, all the beautiful things that you deserve to experience in life, to see in life. Speed is a beautiful thing when it's coming from love. Speed is an ugly thing when it's coming from fear. Because then that becomes rushing. Ain't that something? Ooh. And with the focus of this episode, moving slow with love creates beautiful art. Moving slow with fear is taking the gift for granted. Taking your time here for granted. Not tapping into your full potential. Oh wait, the focus of this episode is moving fast, not moving slow. Well, we're kind of going into both of them, which I did a little bit in the last episode too, so yeah. Oh my God. I love it. I also love following the moment. Oh my goodness. Your heart always knows. Your heart always knows. This life can be so simple, so simple, so easy. Doesn't mean it's not hard to do things, but you can choose to see it as easy. You can choose to see it as simple. And the funny thing is when you choose to see it that way, it can become that way. Peace.